Hey everybody, how's it going? So last week, Matt Reeves stunned the entire collective DC fandom on social media when he shared the first official look of Robert Pattinson in the new Batsuit. Now, cloaked in a red light, it gave some initial vibes similar to Netflix's Daredevil series suit, which is not a bad thing by any means. One, the quality of the show is fantastic, but two, the suit was actually pretty cool. And a big moment with this reveal was when they showed the chest area, which usually just has the bat symbol, and everyone always debates which symbol's the coolest, but in this case, the bat symbol appears to resemble a broken up pieces of a gun made to look like the bat symbol. And while this may be an odd creative choice to some, it actually has roots in Detective Comics issue number 1000, written by Kevin Smith. And in this storyline, part of what happens is Bruce Wayne purchases the infamous gun used by Joe Chill to kill his parents, and then he melts it down to use it as a protective plate under his suit. So in a way, in the storyline, Bruce turns a weapon that ruined his life into a shield that could one day save his life, which is pretty interesting and poetic in its own right. Now, within the context of how it may be used by Robert Pattinson's version of Bruce Wayne, it could go a few different ways. You could go that same type of route, or you can go a theory where maybe Bruce is keeping it like he does on his chest to constantly motivate himself. And this could work pretty well if he's still getting into the rhythm and flow of being Batman, as the Matt Reeves film is described as a younger Batman, potentially in year 2, still struggling with certain aspects of his vigilante persona. So from what we understand, basically, in the place of his career that this version of Bruce Wayne / Batman is in, he's taken on a few criminals, gangsters, mob bosses, that kind of thing, but never really a supervillain yet. So it's very possible that the Riddler, the Penguin, those characters that will appear in the Matt Reeves Batman film will be Bruce's first real test, so to speak, as supervillains. And it actually kind of fits as well with the rumor that we'll get multiple Batsuits, because supposedly in the beginning of this film, he'll be wearing his, I guess, prototype kind of Batsuit, which may or may not be the one that has the kind of gun bat symbol. I kind of doubt it will be that one. I feel like that's more of the final Batsuit, or maybe the one in between the kind of draft suit and the final version. Also, this was technically a screen test, so things could be changed up a little bit here and there. But from what we know, Batman in the beginning of the movie will have a kind of newcomer kind of draft suit, his proto suit, if you will, and then that gets destroyed and Batman replaces it, that gets damaged, and then Batman ends up with this final version of the suit, which will probably be what's used primarily outside of what we saw in the test screen footage for promotional pieces. Now, it'll be really interesting if also this unique take on the symbol is maybe teasing a darker, more traumatized Bruce Wayne character who's constantly haunted by the death of his parents and obsessed with vengeance, thus why he keeps it on there like that, which I would love to see, because I think out of all the live action Batmans, at least in recent memory, we haven't really seen this type of Batman. You know, one that's so criminally obsessed and compulsive with his vengeance that he's borderline a villain in his own right. So I would love to see that. We've seen little glimpses here and there with different depictions, but they've always kind of brought it back a little bit, because when you go a certain point with it, it's not really that friendly of a character for children with a superhero kind of thing. But truly, if they focus on that obsessive vengeance kind of persona, that traumatized child within Batman, I think they can do some really cool things here. But comment below your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think? Why, in your opinion, is the Batsuit bat symbol made out of seemingly the gun that may or may not be used by Joe Chill to kill Bruce's parents? Maybe shown in the film, maybe not. What are your thoughts down below? And we'll see you guys later.